Hi, welcome to Yoga with Sandra. I'm Sandra. This is sweet Arthur. He's doing so good here, my baby black lab. And today we're coming to you with a fresh new practice that's good for beginners and veterans alike. So I will give you options and alternatives so that everyone can be successful. And we are going to just invite you to drop in. Arrive, be as present as you can be. Everyone has distractions in their surroundings, whether it's kids, pets, noises outside, anything going on in your practice at home. But we're still just going to do the best we can to drop in and pay attention to our bodies, to our breath. Notice the surroundings, but try to not let it be a distraction that inhibits your practice. So we're just going to drop the shoulders back and down. Ground down into those sit bones, lift up through the chest, through the crown of the head. Try to sit as tall as you can. Begin to notice your breath. Notice how you feel. Drawing that navel in as you breathe. Pet your dog or your cat. And we're going to take the right arm up, big reach for the sky. And as you exhale, twist around to your left. Take your right hand outside that left leg. Swim the left hand around behind you so you can lift up tall through the staircase of the spine. And as you inhale, lift taller. And as you exhale, twist deeper. Keeping the navel drawn in. And then we're going to inhale, take the arms up, left arm up this time. And then as we exhale, we're going to twist around. Left hand outside the right leg. Right hand swims behind. Lift the chest. Navel draws in. Big breath. And as you exhale, twist a little deeper. And we're going to inhale, take both arms up. And then we'll just float the fingers down nice and easy. And then we'll drop the chin to the chest. Feel that stretch in the back of the neck. And then take your right ear to your right shoulder. And lift up and take your left ear to your left shoulder. Just a little warm up for your neck, little neck hygiene. You can roll around in circles if that feels good, one way and the other. Inhale, lift the shoulders up to the ears. And exhale, relax them back and down. All right, we're going to come to our hands and knees. So make your way there. Move slowly and mindfully. Knees underneath the hips, wrists underneath the shoulders. Draw your belly in and extend the crown of the head forward, the tail back. Try to be nice and long through the spine. Spread your fingers out nice and wide. Claw into those fingertips, taking the stress out of your wrists. And we're going to take our torso up and around. So think cat pose, lifting up, but then shift your ribs over to the left, drop them down, shift them to the right, and lift them up. So we're isolating the rib cage and moving around in a circle. But think of like an old-timey coffee grinder, spice grinder. Pressing into the tops of the feet, pressing into all your fingers. And then let's go the other way. So to the right and to the left and up and to the right and down and to the left. Moving with your breath. Inhale as you lift up. Exhale as you drop the belly down. And then let's go ahead and shift the weight back. So curl the toes under, send the hips back, and let's smooth around in a circle. And think about smoothing your chest forward and sending your tailbone back. Nice and smooth. And maybe go the other way. Moving with your breath. And then we'll go ahead and drop the belly, look forward, pull the shoulders away from the ears, cow pose. And then round the back, drop the head. Cat pose. Goodness, getting it backwards today. It's fun to be human. All right, curl the right toes under, send the heel back. And then lift that leg. Squeeze the glutes, reach the heel out nice and long. And then take your left hand and cactus the left elbow. So it's like a goalpost or a cactus. Lifting it up shoulder level and spiking that right heel back. Pressing into your fingers, pressing into the top of the left foot. Find your stability here. And if this is too much for you, you can just do the leg or do the hand, whichever feels better for you. Just challenge yourself, but listen to your body. And let's release it all down. Then we'll curl the left toes under, send the heel back, spiking through that heel, stretching through the calf. And then we'll float that foot up, really reach into that left heel so that you're really pushing it away. Lots of energy in that left leg. Then take the right elbow up, cactus that arm, pull the right shoulder blade in towards the spine, trying to get that hand up to shoulder level. And we're pressing into the top of the right foot, pressing into the left fingers, finding your stability, helping you balance here. Reaching that heel away. And then we'll release that left knee down, release the right hand down. Take a little cat-cow here, drop the belly, look forward. And then round the back, spread the shoulder blades wide. And back to center. Curl the right toes under, send them back again, and then float that foot up. And then the left elbow comes up. And this time we're going to bend the right knee and see if you can reach around and get a hold of that foot and lift that foot up. If not, stay where you are. But if so, you're opening through this left shoulder, pull the left shoulder blade in towards the spine. You can take a peek at the video if you want, coming from here to pull that shoulder back and then kick that foot into the hand and try to get as much space and lift as you can. Pressing into the right fingers and the top of the left foot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it all down. And we'll take it to the other side. Curl the left toes under, send the heel back, and then lift that foot. Lift the right elbow up and out. And then see if you can reach around, grab hold of the top of that foot, and lift it up. And then this time we're pulling the right shoulder blade in towards the spine, kicking the left foot into the right hand, and trying to get as much lift there, as much energy there as you can. And we're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it all down. And let's take the knees out nice and wide. Drop the hips back and come into an extended child's pose. Hands forward, letting the forehead come to rest on the mat. Now here is where a block might be handy. If your head doesn't comfortably come to the mat, you can use a block or a pillow or books or a folded up blanket, anything that you like to bring the earth up to you to make you comfortable. I'm going to take a few breath cycles here just to relax, to breathe, to notice. And then we're going to lift the hips back up. Take the left hand just to the left of center on the mat. Take the right hand up, big reach for the sky. Pull that right shoulder blade in towards your spine. And then we'll thread the needle. Take the right arm underneath the bridge of the left arm. Come to lie on the right side of your head. And you can stay here if it feels good. You can push into this left hand to try to push your chest open to the side, your torso open to the side. If you want, you can take your hand up overhead, bicep by the ear. Or maybe take your hand to the small of the back. You have lots of options, finding what works for you and your body. If you have the space, you could even reach around with the left hand and find the inside of your right thigh for a bind. Just noticing how you feel. Notice what feels good for you. Different for everybody, and it's different on different days. So experiment and find what works. All right, we're going to inhale and lift the arm back up to the sky. Right arm back up. And then right hand down just to the right of center. Taking it to the other side. Left arm up. Reach for the sky. Pull the left shoulder blade in towards the spine. And then thread the needle. Come to lie on the left side of your head. Press into the right hand to help open your chest and torso to the side. You can take your right arm up overhead, bicep by the ear. Take your right hand to the small of your back, or maybe even to the inside of your left thigh. Really opening that shoulder. And if that's not feeling good, play with what is. Small of the back, hand back on the mat, whatever is working for you today. Learning to listen to your body is the biggest part of it. And on the next inhale, we'll unwind that. Take the left arm back up to the sky. And then take it back down to the mat. Walk your hands forward. Walk your knees in line with your hips. Curl your toes under, and from your belly, pull your belly in and begin to lift your hips up, 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 all the way up into downward facing dog. Pressing into all your fingerprints. Maybe you pedal out your feet if that feels good. Reaching those heels towards the floor, reaching your chest toward your thighs. You might shake your hips a little side to side if that feels good. Now your knees can be bent as generously as you like. Your heels can be lifted. We're just looking for that straight back. Press into those fingers. Maybe you turn your toes in just a little bit so you can get that internal rotation in your thighs. And then try to reach them back towards the back of the mat. Beautiful. We're going to walk the feet together. And inhale, lift up on your tippy toes. And exhale, reach those heels down towards the mat. And inhale, lift up. And exhale, heels down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, heels down. Inhale, take the right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, shift forward, knee to nose. Squeeze that knee in, lift it up. Inhale, back up. Exhale, squeeze it in, knee to nose. Shift forward, shift forward, shift forward. One more time. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, shift forward, knee to nose. And then step up between your hands. If you need to take several steps here, you can. But if you pull your hips up nice and high, you might have space to bring your foot forward. Give it a try. And then we'll lower the back knee down. And we'll squeeze the inner thighs to the midline. Take the hands forward and up into a crescent lunge. Big lift. Reaching down into this left hip, looking for a stretch here in your hip flexor. Lifting up nice and tall. Inhale, lift. Exhale, open twist to your right. Right arm back, left arm forward. Keep squeezing those inner thighs into the midline. And inhale, take the arms up. And exhale, fingertips to the mat. Pull the right hip back, runner stretch. Pulling the right toes toward the knee. Big breath. And roll back onto that foot. Curl the back toes under and lift that heel, or lift that knee. Spike the heel back. Your fingertips can be on the mat. If you want to float the fingertips and really use your legs, you can. But don't lay your chest on your thigh. Inhale and exhale. Take those hands down. Step the right foot back, plank pose. Pressing into all your fingers. Feel that strength in your plank. If you want to drop your knees down, totally fine. Yogi's choice. Spike the heels back if you're on your toes. Press away from your mat. Use your breath. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the knees down. Lower the belly. Lower the chest. all the way down. Inhale, baby cobra. Lift your chest. Pull the elbows back. Exhale, release. Curl the toes under. Press up to plank or all fours. And exhale to downward facing dog. And again, pedaling out the feet or finding stillness, yogi's choice. We're going to inhale, left leg up, three-legged dog. And exhale, shift forward, knee to nose. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, shift forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, shift forward, knee to nose. Again, you can step up several steps or lift those hips up nice and high and see if you can get that foot all the way up. Beautiful. Lower the back knee. Squeeze the inner thighs to the midline and take those hands forward and up. Crescent lunge. Sinking down a little bit into that right hip, feeling the stretch in the right hip flexor. If that doesn't work for you, you can back up a little bit. Find what works. Inhale, lift those hands up. And exhale, open twist to the left. And inhale, lift up. And exhale, take those hands down. Pull the left hip back. Pull the left toes toward the knee. Feeling that stretch in the left hamstring. Then roll back onto that foot. Curl the back toes under. Lift up into a low lunge. Spiking the heel back, knee lifted. Maybe you lift the fingers and float. Really using those legs. Inhale. Exhale, plant the palms. Step the left foot back, plank pose. Heels reach back, pressing into your fingers. Gazing down between your hands and towards the front. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the knees, lower the belly, lower the chest, all the way down. Beautiful. Inhale, baby cobra. Pull the elbows back, lift the chest. Exhale, release. Press yourself up to plank or all fours, yogi's choice. Curl the toes under, find your downward facing dog. Notice how the dog changes from your first one. Maybe you have a little bit more space. Maybe your heels are reaching down a little further, getting a little bigger hamstring stretch as they start to loosen up. All right, inhale, right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips. So you're trying to open your right hip to the side. And inhale, lift up. And exhale, shift forward, knee to nose. And step it up between your hands, low lunge. Drop the knee down, find your crescent lunge. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, open twist to the right. And inhale, take it up. And exhale, fingertips down, runner stretch. Hamstring stretch, pull the right toes toward the knee. And roll forward onto that foot, curl the back toes under, lift up to your low lunge. And then reach those hands back. And we'll inhale, take those hands down and then up into a high lunge. Inhale and lift. Exhale, open twist. And inhale, take it up. And exhale, reach the head forward, the fingers back. And then take those hands down, plant the palms, step it back to plank. Hold your plank. Spiking the heels back, pressing into your fingers. You got this. Using that breath, it fuels your movement. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hips come up and back, downward facing dog. Oh yeah. Reaching those hips up and back. Pressing into your mat. Inhale, left leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the knees, stack the hips. Open that left hip to the side. Inhale, lift the foot up. Exhale, shift forward, knee to nose. Find that space if you can to step up between those hands, low lunge. Lower the back knee, crescent lunge. Inhale, lift. Exhale, open twist to the left. And inhale, lift up. And exhale, fingers down, hamstring stretch or half splits, sometimes we call it. And back onto that foot. Curl the back toes under, lift that back knee, find that low lunge. Float the fingers if you want. See if you can reach them back, airplane arms. Try not to lay your torso on your leg. Use your legs. And then drop those hands down and up, high lunge. Big lift, big reach. Squeeze those inner thighs into the midline. That's going to help you with your balance. Inhale, exhale, open twist to the left. And inhale, lift up. And exhale, head forward, airplane arms. Reach it back. And then take those hands down. Step the left foot back, plank pose one more time. Pressing into your fingers, spiking your heels back. Press away from your mat. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. And bend the knees a lot and bring your feet into the middle of the mat. Forward fold here, right in the middle. Relax your head down. Shake it a little yes, little no. And inhale, halfway lift. Reach the crown forward, tail back. And exhale, fold it down. Drop your hips down, your booty down. Take your hands up, chair pose. So taking those hands out in front is good. If you want to work to get your biceps up closer to your ears, that's good too. If your chair is up here, that's also okay. It's all comes in time, and it all comes with what feels right in your body. Inhale, reach. Exhale, reach those hands back. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, reach them back. One more time, inhale up. And exhale, reach them back. Straighten the knees, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, slowly roll up all the way. So let your hands, your fingers kind of trace your legs as you come to stand up. Roll the shoulders back and down, standing up nice and tall. Inhale, take those arms up. Exhale, mountain pose, hands to your sides, nice and tall. Strong posture. And then we'll take the feet out nice and wide. So as wide as you would like them to be. Sometimes we think about our wrists lining up with the ankles. So if you can see yourself and see the wrists and ankles, if they're kind of stacked, that's a good indicator. But do what's working for your body. And then press into the outside edges of your feet so that you engage your inner thighs. Arms out nice and wide. And then take those arms up, star pose, nice and tall. Really beautiful. And then take the arms out wide. And we'll start to forward fold here, just halfway. So think halfway lift. Reach the crown forward and the tail back. Pull the pinkies back. And then take those hands all the way down. Relax the head down toward the mat. And we'll take the hands and shift over to the right and find a little spider lunge here. Skandasana. Sitting down onto that right. If your heel is lifted here, it's okay. You want to lift those toes, pull them towards your knee. You can have your fingers on the earth. You can be here, whatever's working for you. And we'll shift to the other side. So Skandasana here. Hi, baby. Hi, Arthur. Good boy. Good boy. All right, come back up. And back to that wide-legged forward fold. Let the head relax down. Maybe shake it a little yes, a little no. Inhale, halfway lift, reach the crown forward, tail back. And then we'll bring the feet in together. Walk them in, walk them in, walk them in, walk them in. And then drop your hips down. Come into a little toe stand here. You can take your hands to heart center. And we'll come to sit. And we will sit in cobbler's pose, Baddha Konasana, knees wide. You can hold on to your ankles or your toes, whatever you like. Pull the shoulders back and down, lift the chest nice and tall. Navel drawn in. Beautiful. Nice and tall. Feel your breath. Feel your belly drawn in. One more big breath. Nice. All right, we're going to go ahead and move to the back. Again, move mindfully. Take your time. No rush. Go ahead and lie down on your mat. Feet out long. Windshield wiper your feet if that feels good. Kind of feel it all the way up to your hips. Bring your hands to your heart center. And just take a moment here. Doesn't have to be long. Just take a moment to notice your body, notice your breath, notice how you feel. It's a moment to appreciate your body, appreciate yourself for showing up to the mat. Your home practice is a wonderful thing. You don't have to put on makeup. You don't have to even get dressed. I've done yoga in my pajamas a million times. Just at home in the morning for 15-20 minutes before I get going. That's the whole idea, is to make it a habit, a daily habit. If it's 10 minutes, 15 minutes, it's a habit to start. And I invite you to be in your pajamas if you want to. No problem at all. Nobody's looking. All right, inhale, take those hands up. And exhale, float them down to your sides. Shavasana. Thank you for practicing with me today. I appreciate you. I honor you. Namaste. I hope you'll join me again soon. Like, subscribe, comment, all the things. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye.